Here's how I use AI to get fluent in Spanish. AI, now, ChatGPT 5, is now permitting us to have conversations with ChatGPT 5 in Spanish. And so this is how the framework goes. The first is to spot. We're going to spot the areas of vocabulary that you're not comfortable in. So for example, if you struggle having conversations about business or cooking or telling the time, then you should write those topics down. The goal is to work on those topics. So basically, whatever topics that you have that you know you struggle with in terms of vocabulary, just working more on those. And I did this for a framework called transcript training, and I talk about this in other videos. But another way to do it is just to move on to the next step, which is to speak. All you do is to try to have conversations about those topics. You have now a list of topics that you know that you want to practice. Then speak more on those topics. Have more conversations about cooking, about business, about telling the time, about the weather. And suddenly you're going to get better at that, because you get better at what you do if you do more of it. You get better at swimming by swimming more. You know, Olympians, like people who are really, really good at their one small thing, usually it's not that they have some crazy new method that they have learned. And it's not that they're super duper smart or they're superhuman in some sort of way. Most of the time, like 99% of the time, they just do more. Like they literally just do the thing more. Like 99% of the times, if you see someone who's good at swimming, they probably have more hours in the water than you. And so the same concept applies. And so natives, fundamentally, the reason why natives are so good at having conversations about a variety of topics is because they've had conversations on every single one of those topics like hundreds of times. Imagine how many times a native has had small talk. Imagine how many times a native has talked about business. Like, right? Just like how you in English, you speaking English at a native level, you probably also have done that through English conversations. And so the goal here is just to have as many conversations as possible. If you like this type of content and you want to see more, then check out my YouTube channel.